Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brian. It was highly requested to test the turtlewax Pure Bead Xtreme spray-on coating. Must be 20-30 videos out there on it by now, but I honor your requests, and this will be just another one, but my spin on it. It does mention on the bottle it can survive 100 washes. If you remember, we challenged another product that had a quote on the bottle that said can survive 100 washes, and it actually did. And we will honor that again with this product and run this through the gamut of tests. We will run it through 100 washes, and if it survives, we will go well beyond until it is completely wiped out, and we'll see what that takes. First, let's see if it gets through the first 100 washes. We're going to first talk about the price of this compared to other products in the turtlewax line, and then similar products outside turtlewax that are in the same category but near the same price range. And then we will talk about application, getting it on, spreading it out, wiping it off, slickness, gloss. We will take a look at all of that. Hey, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Turtlewax Pure Bead is a ceramic spray coating, $20. As of today, they have it marked down to $15, 25% off. You get 16 fluid ounces. It is supposed to be their most hydrophobic and easiest coating to apply. Well, we'll put that through the test, of course. Extreme water repellency, streak-free application, multi-surface safe, so good on painted surfaces, wheels, glass, plastic trim, every hard surface on the exterior of your vehicle, and does boast of that 100+ wash durability. Now, at the price point, let's talk about this compared to other products. In the same category, well, within the same product line, Seal and Shine, and that is now under $10 in some places. Beat It Up from 3D, that's under $20. Another product that does a great job at beading and hydrophobics. DIY Details Quick Beads, around $20, about around the same price, and around the same price, beads from Armor Detail Supply. So there you have some products that are in the same category. Whatever you are applying it to, preparation is going to be key to get the most out of the product you just purchased. So at least wash and decon. Wash with a bucket, rinseless wash, however you want to do it. A full decontamination, clay bar, iron remover, and at least a cleaner polish. If you don't have a polisher to correct the paint, a cleaner polish by hand is really going to do a lot to remove any of the traffic film or bonded contaminants, or even bonded products that may have been sprayed on here, like previous waxes and sealants. It will clean the paint, clean the slate, and it'll make it a fresh surface for your pure beads. The hood has been washed and deconned and polished, and I want to show you before we get this product applied that there's no protection whatsoever on this panel. So we'll run a line of tape right down almost to the middle, and we'll start the application process. Application process: 2 towels, 2 to 3 sprays of the product per panel. Spread it out with 1 towel, go to the second towel to wipe it off. 1, 2, 3. Just now spreading what I sprayed onto the panel out evenly to try and make it as even as I can. Now, switching over to the towel, I can see that it's starting to evaporate, starting to flash, and wow, is this easy to apply. I'll bring you up close to show you. So something this size, I would go 1, 2, 3. Then we'll use this towel here to spread it out. Let me zoom out just a little bit, make it easier for you to see. All right, we have this spread out pretty well. You could either flip the towel over or do exactly what the bottle says and grab your second microfiber . And you'll see this start to flash, evaporate, and I'm going to let it go from here and show you it will not leave any streaking behind. Foolproof, very easy to use. Let's help it along here a little bit. And there you go. As you can see, no high spots. No streaking. Now this panel is in terrible shape. That's why it's not on the vehicle anymore. But that's pretty much how you get it on your vehicle. You should be around it very quickly. Now, humidity is high. It's a really hot 90-degree day here. And you can still see it flash, disappear, leaving no streaks behind. Shake up that bottle, spray it on there, 2 to 3 sprays per panel. Have 2 towels, and if you spray a little or you spray a lot, it's pretty much the same wiping it off. It will not give you any problems. I can feel just a little bit of slickness right off the bat. It doesn't mention anything about cure time, but we will give it a day or 2 to cure. I have some things to do. And we'll come back and remove the tape, take some gloss measurements. We'll see how slick it is compared to the other section. We'll check out the hydrophobics. We'll do that 100 wash test as the bottle mentions, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, it's been a couple days. Been busy, so we let this go. It doesn't mention anything about cure times, but a few days should be plenty then. To leave it set away from free-flowing water or rainfall or any type of moisture or washing. And I can tell you it looks very good. Compared to the other side, it looks good. So, I mean, it's not the slickest thing in the world, but it does feel buttery or silky smooth. Let's take a look at gloss. We'll hit it with water. See what the hydrophobics look like, see what all this beading is about with this. It's supposed to have a high contact angle. And then we'll go with probably what everybody's looking forward to, and that is the 100 wash test. So let me peel this off and we'll go from there. I'll bring you in close so you can see what this looks like. All right, so like Seal and Shine, this does a good job at filling and making the panel look darker and richer. Huge difference. Again, the panel is in horrible shape. It's obviously why it's not on the car anymore, but I think it looks great for what it is. It has great reflection. It has some decent depth. And a big difference compared to the other side. All right, now for the lean test. We'll put 2 brand new blocks on the surface, one in the protected area from Pure Beads, one in the unprotected area, and we'll lean the panel up and see which block takes off first. Gloss. Going from 78 to about 89. as we measure in a couple other areas. This does want to take off, so it's a little bit slicker than the other side. So it did improve gloss ever so slightly. By the way, these readings, however, aren't anywhere near some of the highest readings. We've gotten 103, 104 from some products. Just thought I would mention that. All right, let's take a look at and talk about water behavior. Is it a sheeter? Is it a beater? Well, it wouldn't be called pure beads if it didn't bead, right? Well, let's find out. Unprotected area, protected area, and the fine line that's in between. I mean, I'm actually having a hard time to even pool water on. It's so hydrophobic, it won't even let me gather enough water in one area to pool it and then run off the panel here. Okay, with this protectant on the panel, how easy is it to dry your vehicle? Wow, that was quick. I mean, it is now completely dry, except for here where I missed it. And that was quick and easy. All right, before we mess with it any further, let's get the 100 wash test out of the way. Some things to remember: in between these washes on your vehicle in a normal situation, you're going to have weathering. You're going to have your car driving through all sorts of wind, rain, sleet, snow, ice, through salt, dust, pollen. That's in between the washes. That can't be simulated in between these washes. So just remember that if it does make it through, we're leaving some things out that a daily driven car would have to deal with. So let's get started. I will spare you the pain of seeing all 100 washes in real time, so I will speed this up with the magic of editing. You and I can talk about some of the other protectants that were released from Turtlewax, including their Flex Wax and Seal and Shine. And let me know what you think about them. Are they still in your arsenal? Do they still hold up to your standards? We'll talk about that. In the meantime, I'm going to get started with this. Guys, I need a nap. I got to open the door and let some of the moisture out of the air here. The lens is fogging up. This room is completely fogged up. One thing impressive I want to show you, but just let me clear out the room first. Maybe dry off a little bit. Dry off the feet, change the shoes, and I'll bring you up close and show you after 100 washes something I noticed, and its consistency. Much better. Cleared up the shop. And you may be asking what I meant by consistency. Well, throughout the wash process, wash 25, wash 50, wash 75, the panel and its characteristics of the protectant never changed one bit. Meaning, you can see how it's rejecting that car wash after wash 100, just like it did wash number 1. Still beads like crazy. The one thing that changed is I can finally flood the panel right where the tip of the nozzle is and get it to pool together ever so slightly. And that's something I couldn't do when I first laid it down. But as it is now, looks just as good as a lot of the products that have been released lately, you know, right out of the gate. So very, very, very impressive. How is it to dry now? How quick can we dry it with the forced air? Let's take a look. Still very impressive. Well, why stop now? Let's see what it takes to finish this sealant off. I'm going to throw everything I have at it, and we'll both watch together and see what it takes to finally break this thing down. All right, we're going to grab everything up and down the pH scale, dump it on there, wash it, rinse it off, dry it, and just keep on going. Let's start with Super Clean. It's a foamer. I'll let it sit and dwell for a few minutes. I'll edit so you don't have to wait those few minutes. Okay. So it's going to get a round of chemicals and yet another wash in between. Okay, next up, let's see what else I can find. About a glass cleaner, this stuff does very well breaking down tobacco film on windows, fingerprints, dirt, bugs. Let's keep going. I'll go see what else I can find. DIY details, panel prep. Directly onto the panel. Still rejecting the shampoo like wash number one. Still beating. Still quick and easy to dry. Let me go to the shelves and see what else I can find. How about Grease Lightning? Super strength. Cleaner and degreaser. Still going strong. Let me go see what else I can find. All right, this stuff is strong. You guys know how I really enjoy this for your liners and beds and floor mats. This does a great job, and it is very strong. All right, let me see what else I can find. A water spot remover. It's got to be potent. It has to be able to break down calcium deposits. You know how hard they can be. Still going strong. Oh, I'm sure I can find something else. Okay, the first prep was alcohol-based. This one here is a solvent. All right, good friends, it's getting a little long in the day. This sealant is wearing me out. Let's jump to Citral 266. You've seen this in many videos. This is the sealant killer. You've seen what it can do against even the strongest sealants like Seal and Shine. We're going heavy. I'm going to let this dwell for a good 5 minutes, and we'll be back. I'm going to do this all in first person so you guys can see very well. It's been on there for quite some time. Let's rinse first. Now, just to make sure there's no residues from these cleaners, we want to wash it. And rinse it again. And what do you know? After 100 washes, a pile of chemicals, washes in between, we finally found a weak spot. And we can pool water on it. Look how quick it's pulling together though. It's starting to sheet, so the protection is still there. It just has some different characteristics as we broke it down a little bit. Very, very, very impressive. All right, guys, this video was some work. We threw the kitchen sink at it. Very impressive. Again, none of this can hold a match to the test Mother Nature throws at a car every day in between washes. So you have to take that into consideration. But this gives you an idea compared to doing the exact same thing to other products that this stands out. And it's very tough. You know, there's higher contact angles for the beads, so just take that all the information you've seen today into consideration before thinking about buying the product, this product, any product. It's 20 bucks. There was $5 off, so it was 15 as for the time that I was filming this video. So also take that into consideration. Compare it to Seal and Shine, which is now under $10. You can also take that into consideration. Are the pros and cons worth the couple extra dollars compared to Seal and Shine or Flex Wax, if that was your favorite product from the turtlewax line? Let me know down in the comment section. And I have one final question before we end this video and I can go take a nap. Do you want to see this matched up against something like, let's say, Seal and Shine and Flex Wax within the same product line? Do you want to see this go up against something outside of the turtlewax line? You name it. I will do it if you want to see it. Or have you seen enough? And you have enough information now to make your choice as to whether you want to add this to your arsenal or not. Whatever your answer is, let me know down in the comment section and I will take a look. This has been Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. Catch you in the next video. Whew.